gentlemen, it's time for your favorite weekend event, Friday Night Improv with B&G and Friends.
What?
Hey, everybody.
Everybody! Yay!
Okay. We're missing one. There he is.
There we go. We got extra people, and we love them. Okay, I do, but platonically, so don't flip out on us. Hi, it's our Friday night
everybody.
B&G improv show, and as you can tell, we've got some extra friends, and you'll find out why in a second. I am supposed to tell you what's happening and then tell you what's happening again. So I'm gonna let you know we're gonna do some fun improv. So everything you're about to see is completely made up right on the spot, our own homes, but yet it's still made up. And it's gonna be based on your, so yes, Michael has a lovely McMansion in upstate New York. It's not a McMansion. Okay, I got it wrong. Okay. Anyway, we are going to be making up scenes based on some suggestions from you, and I'm going to pass it on over to Jillian, and she's going to tell you what we need from you.
Hey guys, so tonight, super simple. We just need a one-word suggestion. First word that pops into your head, please put it in the comment section on the original video that's on the B&G improv page. If you're on one of our satellite videos, we may not see your comments. We're gonna do our best to monitor all of them, but just to be safe, if you can put it on the original B&G improv video, that'd be awesome. Also, let's try and keep these comments pretty classy, all right? So no fucks, no shits, you know.
No dildos.
Also, the show is rated R because we might say fucking shit a couple of times.
We might say it, but you can't. That sounds mad. All right, you know what I mean. Great. Yeah, so start filling up the stuff with suggestions. And here's what's going to happen. We're doing something that's called the Armando Diaz Experience in Hootenanny, I believe is the official long title for that. And basically what it is that we are going to be using your suggestions to inspire us to tell a true personal story from our lives. So we're opening up our hearts to you. And then what we're going to do after we hear that monologue, we are going to sort of take it and pull it apart and find the funny in it. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. We're going to do it a couple of times. We're going to be here till midnight. Just kidding, just for an hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I don't know how long. Anyway, till we don't have any more viewers.
Basically.
So yeah, so don't I think, yeah, just don't leave.
Yeah. Well, before we get going, though, I want to introduce you guys to our awesome friends that are joining us tonight. Yeah. So first up on our screen, I don't know how they're appearing to you guys, but over here in this little corner, we have Miss Alissa Platz. Alissa, introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, everybody. I am Alissa Platz. As Jillian said, I am based in Washington, D.C., and I've been doing improv for a little over a year.
Woo!
Nice, nice. Second up, right below me, I have Mr. Mike Bocchini.
Hey, everybody. Mike Bocchini here, coming at you with a 30-second delay from Queens, New York. I've been doing improv for, it'll be 3 years later this month.
Very cool. And last, but certainly not least, all the way from across the pond, not really, I don't know geography, is Mr. Rob Moden.
Hi, my name's Rob. I'm a Pisces. I missed my cue, and I've done improv with Second City Toronto and Bad Dog Theater and the Assembly. Yeah.
Nice. Well, you
Bob
guys,
is the reason that the show is continental.
It's true. It's true.
Okay, nope.
He's Canadian.
Yeah, from across the pond.
There's geographically there must be a pond somewhere between us, so you're not wrong.
You got like Erie, you got like Huron, you got like Michigan. There's a lot of
lakes. It depends how
Those are
technical
lakes.
you want to get with your body.
Depending on where you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Between me and Rob, or Rob and me, there's Lake Ontario, I believe.
It's a big pond.
That's a big pond.
What we're really here to do is educate you about lakes for an hour.
Yeah,
We're not
this is,
doing improv.
this is geography of lakes
It's
and
different
ponds.
from a river. Get it
It is.
right.
We have a river here in Memphis, but yeah, you guys have a pond and a lake and a thing and a thing.
Well, you guys, we have a ton of suggestions. Like they are just pouring in right now. Does anyone see one that we've gotten so far that inspires a story out of you?
We have sandbox. We have anteater. We have
Yeah.
gas station.
I've got one if nobody else has one. Okay, I'm gonna go with painting. So, okay, so I recently ordered off of Facebook one of those adventure challenge books because during this whole pandemic I've been doing a lot of like self-care ordering from Instagram and Facebook, like booty masks and eye cream and facial things. Well, this was one of those, and this is for your relationship, self-care for your relationship. And this book, the way that it's set up is that it has all of these different date ideas on the inside, except the descriptions are hidden behind these like scratch off things. And as soon as you scratch off a date idea, you have to do it. Like you're 100% committed to it. So our very first date that my fiance Lewis and I decided to do is called the classy date. And and so we scratch it off, and in this date we have to dress up in our classiest outfits, pour the classiest bottle of or glass of wine that we could, and put on some classy music while painting portraits of each other. So it's like a whole thing. Like we make it a whole thing, like the whole day. So we go to Hobby Lobby, we pick up our canvases and some paints and some easels, and then we go to the liquor store and get like a box of sangria wine, because why not? And then we come home and we make a really classy dinner. I think it was like grilled cheese or something. And we put on Pride and Prejudice, the BBC TV series, of course. And we start painting these portraits of each other. And when we get done, we had to show each other what we painted, and they were very revealing about how we view each other. Apparently, I'm a fish monster with an indented nose, like when you like push in the clown's nose and it gets like that funny little dent in it. I think it's pretty accurate.
I have a lot of questions, if that's okay.
I'm so ready.
Okay. So so you have to make a whole day of this. So I'm just wondering, like, do you have to open the date at like 9 a.m. just in case there's all like these supplies you need to get?
Great question. Actually, some of the dates actually tell you need to scratch this off 24 hours in advance.
Oh my.
Or
In case you're making a turkey.
In case you're making a turkey, or like you need to plan to have 5 hours to dedicate to this activity, or this is only going to be a 30-minute thing, So thankfully it tells you.
Oh my gosh.
Also, so you say that you have to scratch it off and then you're like 100% committed. So I want to, are there punishments if you don't? Who enforces this?
I don't know if there's like official punishments. I guess like you and your partner could decide if there's punishments, or I guess like public shaming if people know that you're doing this thing. I guess you just make it up. You make up the punishments or just feel guilty on your own, which is easy growing up from, a Catholic family. Catholic guilt. Yeah. All right then.
Okay.
Well, without further ado, B&G and Friends presents Friday Night Improv.
I'm terribly sorry about smashing your vase. I guess you'll have to punish me.
That you really want? I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's not a great, it's not a Ming Dynasty vase, but
Well,
I mean,
well, then I hope the punishment matches the crime.
well, give me your hand and smack.
Ooh. Oh, yes. I deserve that. I definitely deserve that.
I mean, you want more?
No, that fit the crime. You said it wasn't a fancy.
Yeah, it wasn't a fancy
Yeah,
vase,
fancy
but
vase, yeah. Yeah. Now we should probably pick up these flowers
You know
and
what? I'm
find.
getting really mad about the vase now that you bring it
Oh,
up.
oh,
Like,
and these flowers, they got very crushed.
that pisses me off.
Oh. Might there be more?
There's gonna, yes, I am the Terminator. Give me the side of your head.
The side of, all right. Oh. I guess you
Take
really,
that.
I guess you were really upset about that vase.
That vase cost me, I don't know how much it cost. I picked it up at the Bed Bath & Beyond, and
Oh, that's a
yeah,
nice
I was-
store. That's a nice store.
yeah, it was beyond anything I'd ever seen.
But
Albert,
I assume you got the 20% off though.
no, I didn't.
You
I
didn't bring
paid
the
full
20.
price, and you broke it.
I feel that's more on that's your bad and not my bad. Everybody, oh,
I take
I
that.
think you broke it.
Yeah.
I got Laurel. Michael, I noticed that you turned in your homework late again.
You know me, I'm just a badass high school sophomore doing what I want.
Well, Michael, that's not how we run things here in this class. I need you to
Mhm.
turn your homework in on time.
Look, this is a math class, not a punctuality class. I don't see what
You
the
don't-
problem is.
I understand that punctuation is usually a part of your English literature classes, but in math, things need to be precise and timing has to be precise. And so you need to precisely turn your homework in on time.
Yeah, but that's the great thing about math. 2 + 2 = 4, no matter what time you turn it in. If you can turn it in 15 minutes early, you can turn it in exactly on time, or you can turn it in 15 minutes late. 2 + 2 still equals 4.
You know, Michael, you are making a whole lot of sense, and I don't know why, but it's making me extremely angry.
Oh, well, I never wanted to make you angry.
It's fine.
Punish him, Teach. Punish him.
Punish me?
Punish him.
Punish me?
Rob. Okay, fine. I am going to punish you. I am going to revoke your whiteboard privileges.
What?
You are no longer allowed to write on my board.
But that's the best place for me to write down my equations.
And that's why
And now Rob just runs out of the room.
I
'Cause
need
he
to go to the
sees-
bathroom.
He realizes what he's done. That punishment doesn't fit the crime. That's not a punishment. That's a punishment. All right. That's an
I think it is
eye-popping,
a
out of
punishment.
control punishment.
Tag out Jillian. Now, sir, do you know why I pulled you over today?
I don't know, officer.
Well, it seems that you had the tail light out, and I was catching you speeding 55 over a 40.
Oh no. I don't suppose you could let me off with a warning. Just a warning punishment.
I don't know what the wink means. Does the wink mean you don't want a warning?
No, it's when you give someone a punishment to let them know that it's not going to be excessive, like an excessive punishment. Give them a winking punishment. It's like a tip of the cap.
I feel like sir, I don't want to get into the minutia of my job. I don't feel like a warning is a punishment. I feel like it's a warning. It's in the title itself.
Yeah, but I thought if you got too many warning tickets, it created a bigger ticket. Like when you get a yellow card and then it turns into a red card.
I just don't think you're going to be satisfied if I just give you a warning instead of a full punishment.
I'm just hoping it's a punishment that fits the crime.
We can make that happen.
I don't need an eye-popping punishment.
Edit.
What are you doing? Is that
Thought
is
you
that
could,
a booty mask?
yeah, you were painting me and I got a little bored, so I thought I'd just, mask my booty.
You know, I was saving that for Christmas and the
Oh.
stocking stuffer.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just, I was in the bathroom putting on my robe. I saw it there. It looked really luxurious.
It's a
My
special
bad.
occasion. Yeah, it's a special occasion, a special date booty mask. We were going to do those together for date night on Christmas.
Oh, we were gonna have date night on Christmas.
And do a booty mask.
Now I feel like a jerk.
Well, how does your butt feel?
It feels both exfoliated and lifted and plumped.
I need to touch it.
I mean, you're the artist.
Mm. Well, I mean, I guess I can crack my booty mask open and just.
I mean, what else? You're standing there painting me. What else are you gonna do?
Well, hold on.
Okay.
I mean, I have to get completely undressed. For it to
Completely.
stick.
Yes. No, 100%.
Yeah, so
So-
I'm going to get this bra. Okay.
I heard they also had shoulder masks. Have you heard about this?
Is that something I need? Is that what you're saying? Like,
I'm not making any kind of comment about your physicality. Just I saw your shoulders and it made me think of it.
look, I just want to focus on my booty right now.
Oh, okay. You just focus on your booty then.
Where did
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm laying
you have
on
it? Okay. Thanks. How do you, I'm just gonna slap it on.
Yeah, you just stick your whole hand in there, you dig it out, and then you smack it on there.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, that feels great. That feels real good.
And it smells like juniper berries.
It does. Like a nice tall glass of gin right on your butt. Oh yeah, that feels good. That's a good booty mask right there.
Edit.
Mm.
Hey, honey. You know how you were talking about wanting us to get a little bit more romantic and go on more date nights and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, can't tell you any details, but get ready because in 87 days, you are going to be blown away.
That's a long time from now.
Well, we got to prepare. There's a lot of steps of preparation. And I prepped it all for you. You just have to read this list and take the step-by-step, day-by-day instructions in order to unlock the final date.
I love you so much. You're always so prepared. But 87 days does feel a bit excessive.
Look, it's a small thing. It's a small day one. Put on the blindfold, all right? I'm gonna drive you downtown. I'm gonna drop you off at a crosswalk, okay? You're gonna have to take 15 steps north, 13 steps east, and then avoid the ice, okay? Okay? That's just day one. And okay, I don't want to spoil any of the rest, but it's gonna be, the payoff is gonna be great.
Oh, so precise. How? I'm just not totally sure.
Tag out Rob. Alissa, I think it sounds romantic. You're always talking about he doesn't plan anything. He never schedules any trips. So what if you have to wait another 86 days to find out what it is?
I was thinking about breaking up with him in like 86 days.
That's a very specific time frame to be breaking up with someone. 86 days. That's what, like the week before Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's not the best timing, but like I looked at both of our calendars and that's when it worked out best for us.
Wow. Wow. I mean, can you delay it a week? Because I want to find out what this surprise is. It's super fascinating.
I mean, we'll get to like the penultimate one.
This is exactly what happened with you and your last boyfriend, Steve. All right. He never planned anything and you gave him a hard time about it. And then he planned that nice trip for you two. You're going to go upstate, go apple picking. And you said, you know what? 7 days from now, I'm breaking up with you. It's
That
like
was such
they,
a shorter period of time. Yeah.
well, it was a shorter relationship, and let's be honest, like apple picking upstate is not as high stakes as a secret 86-day plan. Now, you said you carefully avoided the ice yesterday. That's good. That's progress. That's growth for your relationship.
I know, but I feel like I was fearing for my life on the first challenge. And I'm a
You're
little concerned about what's coming next, you know?
you're always saying that you want more passion and excitement in your life. I think
Tag out
Tag
Michael.
out Michael. Welcome to the 14th day, and this is your nightmare.
Go, Alissa. Woo! Do it, honey.
Yeah, thanks, honey. I love you.
Drop and give me 50 burpees.
So out of shape. This is the part. That's not.
Romantic, huh?
Oh, you know how much I hate exercising?
It's gonna be worth it in the end, okay? Only like
All right.
72 days to go.
Give
Do
me a
you
second.
love him? Do you love him? Do you love him? Then you'll do it.
Yeah, do you? Do you?
Yeah. There you go. Okay.
Cut
All
forward
right,
to
okay,
day
fast
87.
forward. What?
Cut forward to day 87. Salmon.
Edit. We have some more words from the people. And those are, now they're coming up. So we've got sandbox, anteaters, gas station, painting, ice cream, lamp, peaches, and also spaghetti and murder, or
I have,
spaghetti murder.
I have a small spaghetti story if nobody has anything. Okay, cool.
Let's do it.
So when I was a kid, we all in my family, I feel like had like weird, just like specific foods that we were into and not into. Like I wasn't just like a picky eater as a kid. I feel like I just avoided a lot of things or just assumed they were bad. But somehow it became like a catchphrase in our family. Like we all have different taste buds. So somehow that became like a thing where me and my brother could say that and just fight back whenever our parents are like, you have to try that, or that's not that gross, you're over exaggerating. But one thing that I always ate as a kid, actually I'll detour for a second. The weirdest thing I ate as a kid was I went to Subway sandwiches and I only got sandwiches with just cheese. And they always thought that was weird. I think the kids meal starts like the default is just like a Kaiser roll with a piece of cheese in it, and maybe you get vegetables, but I didn't as a kid. And that turned into me going at like foot-long Subway sandwiches with just cheese. But spaghetti, I would only eat with ketchup. And because I don't know, as a kid, I think I just saw like spaghetti on TV and I didn't know what tomato sauce was, and I like assumed it was just ketchup, and I just started eating it that way. And then in like grade 3, my school had a spaghetti day, and I don't know why. It's not like a pizza day or a hot dog day or anything, but it's just like they had a spaghetti day. So you were allowed to come to this classroom and just like spool yourself a nice bowl of spaghetti and eat that for lunch for like $2 or something. 2 loonies. And when I asked, because I came in, the pot was like there and it was like spaghetti mixed in with the tomato sauce. And I thought that this was weird. And so I asked, is there any just like spaghetti and ketchup? And they acted like I was the weird one. And then I had to like take a bowl of like pre-mixed spaghetti with like tomato sauce, this thing I had never had before in my life. And I had to like go sit and like kind of hide that I wasn't enjoying it, because I think one of the teachers who I generally liked actually made it. And so I didn't want her to feel bad that I hated her spaghetti. That's about it.
Well, hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
So you went to, like, this wasn't, spaghetti day wasn't school-wide in the school cafeteria. This was a teacher made spaghetti, brought it to her classroom.
Now that you say it, yes. It was like an
sold it
opt-in
to you.
spaghetti day.
And sold it to you for 2 loonies.
Yeah. Maybe to charity, but I honestly don't remember. Maybe buying supplies for the class. I want to believe in the good in people.
We'll just go with that. Yeah, sure she was.
All right.
Spaghetti stand! Spaghetti for sale! Spaghetti for sale! Oh man, this is gonna that lemonade stand. Oh, first day. Here we go. Oh, you look sad. What's up?
Well, I'm just thinking, if we're gonna sell the spaghetti, shouldn't we put it in something?
Yeah, these bowls that I stole from Mom's kitchen.
Are we gonna get the bowls back? Because I don't think Mom's gonna like it if we don't get it back.
That's why we'll charge people. We'll charge people for the bowls. Not the
And then we have to go buy
just
more
the bowls.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah. Okay. I mean, how much could a bowl cost? Like what, 50 cents or something?
Yeah, sure, yeah. We're 7, so we haven't really gotten to that part yet, but math. But yes, that sounds right.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we could go to the dollar store and get some real fancy bowls for $1.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
Okay, so we got, but I really do like how you have the toppings set up over here. You know, you got your regular spaghetti sauce, you got a pat of butter, you got some of those raisins from the cabinet and some of the chocolate chips that were next to them. I'm not so sure about the oats, but you know, they're in cookies and with spaghetti, but like long stringy cookies, right?
Yeah, and like everybody who will come probably has different taste buds. So
Yeah.
they'll have different preferences for what they want,
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever had oats with your spaghetti?
What'd you say?
Have you ever had oats with your spaghetti?
No, but I'm gonna lie to whoever tries it and say I have so they eat it.
You're gonna lie?
That's what business is, baby.
Oh, I guess I really didn't know that much about this. You know,
I
the
mean, you're
lemonade
my
was
little sister. You don't know much about anything yet.
Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe lemonade was.
Hello, children. I just bought your spaghetti a little bit ago for 5 cents, and I just wanted to register a complaint. I feel like my spaghetti's a little low on kiwi.
Oh
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
well, that's our 5 cent amount to kiwi. If you want like more toppings, that'll be an extra $2.
I have to top up to get toppings for spaghetti now?
You do, yes.
Come on. Okay,
Yeah.
so the standard spaghetti where it came with M&Ms and oats,
Uh-huh.
that's just the standard one, and it's 5 cents.
Yes, 5 cents.
But it's a $2 upgrade for kiwi fruit.
Well,
Yeah.
kiwi fruit is out of season right now. We did have to import it from across the pond, and so it is more expensive.
I feel like these spaghetti stands are just ripping people off nowadays. When I was a kid, spaghetti stands were 2 cents. 2 pennies.
Well,
2
inflation
Canadian
exists
pennies.
now.
Wow, fine. All right.
Tag out Jillian, Alyssa, and cut to Rob's 2-cent Canadian pizza or pasta spaghetti stand.
Canadian spaghetti. Canadian spaghetti.
Well, hello there, young man.
Hi.
Are you selling spaghetti?
Yes. Okay. It's a bit of spaghetti. It comes in a snow cone, and then you just pour
Oh.
on the maple syrup.
How
and
novel.
2 cents.
2 cents? Well, that's a steal, my friend. Here you go.
Oh,
And if I give you an extra penny, can I get some extra maple syrup?
sir, you gave me American cents.
Well, yes, I'm a visiting businessman from Buffalo, New York.
You
Perhaps
can have all the spaghetti for it. It's worth so much, these American coins.
Oh, why, thank you.
Thank you, sir. You've made me such a rich little boy.
I hope you
Oakville.
grow up to pass on your business acumen to other children who are
I
entrepreneurs.
swear, from this day on, I will lecture children about their business practices.
Delightful as this spaghetti is sure to be.
Hope you like it cold.
Oh, I'm sorry. Rob, stay in. Sorry about that. Hi, I'm here.
Yeah.
For the business lecture.
Yes. So,
Yeah, Phenom.
have you seen the show Shark Tank?
I have.
Right. It's very similar. I'm gonna sit on a couch. You're going to present me your business plan, and I'm gonna mock it to shit.
Great.
Go for it.
I'm a little nervous.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Mhm.
because our tastes are changing in the real world, I was thinking we should put different things on noodles. Like some bow tie pasta with maybe some fancy, like a lava cake.
I'm gonna stop you there.
Okay.
You're not the only child who's come in here pitching spaghetti covered with candy to me. All right, it's played out. Quite honestly, the market's saturated. There's no way that this is going anywhere.
What if it's homemade? Like all my lava cake bow tie pasta is.
Quite
How about
honestly,
fusilli and fudge?
that means nothing to me. It really don't act like you've dropped a big bombshell on me. That really.
I did. Fusilli is so spirally.
No, Laurel. Okay, here's my idea.
Better be good.
Spaghetti is the topping.
Give me a moment. I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to be very thoughtful of your answer.
Okay.
On what?
Everything.
No deal. Sorry.
Damn it.
Tag out, Jillian.
No.
Have a proposal.
Mm-hmm.
Ketchup is the main course.
Why is it all food these days? Okay, we can have something besides food, kids. I thought you'd be interested in Pokemon. I don't know what the kids are into these days. Just fucking food. Just nothing but food. Okay, you cry. All right, you're not getting the pity vote. Okay, it's an X. It's a no. It's a you're fired. It's a whatever.
What if the ketchup was in the bottle that was tipped upside down, but the label was right side up?
You're hired.
Mommy, I made it!
See. I don't know where I went wrong.
It's really hard to tell.
I thought I was doing a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was raising money for my kids for their classroom supplies.
Yeah. I mean, that's admirable. I mean, that is above and beyond what a teacher should do.
That's what I thought, that's what I thought. So I started, making jams and jellies, and then all of a sudden, people started getting spots.
Yeah. I mean, that's an unfortunate thing. You sickened the town, and I think that's the part where you went wrong, is that somehow your recipe sickened the town.
Man,
I'm spitballing here. I'm not laying blame. I'm just saying, I think.
It's crazy because this recipe is like handed down generation to generation, all the way back from my Aunt Mary, who was in New York for the longest time. She survived the typhoid fever. She was great. And she passed this down to me, and I thought, well, yeah, we're doing history classes. Why not make some jelly?
Yeah. So she passed down the recipe?
Yeah.
Did she pass down any ingredients?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there was some real original ingredients in there.
Yeah, that's where you went wrong right there. Your recipe. Yeah, the recipe from your Aunt Mary. Typhoid Mary, perchance?
No.
Different Mary. Different Mary.
No.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna. I mean, I know you just met me here in the produce section, but I really think that maybe you kind of met big time, and bring up your Aunt Mary, who had typhoid, because that goes right to Typhoid Mary.
Tag out Laurel. Miss Jillian. I went home and I told my mom about how you were teaching us about smallpox, and she wasn't buying it.
Oh, well, I'm so glad. You know what, Rob? I have to commend you with your commitment to these class projects, and I owe your mother an apology for that jelly that she bought recently. You know, but I really thought that this class project would be a good idea.
Yeah, no,
for all of you, you know?
she said thank you for the jam, but she didn't know why she had to learn the lesson either. And she said it real sarcastically, like she didn't actually mean it, and she was actually just being like, the subtext was bad for you.
Oh, interesting. So the smallpox thing wasn't a good lesson, is what I'm hearing from your mother?
No, she was like, she said that the learning should remain in the classroom, as should the diseases.
I don't understand. I had this uncle. He was a disease expert. He worked with the CDC. He would come home with samples all the time. He thought that it was important for people to learn about this stuff. I just, I thought it'd be a great idea.
Okay. Well, all right. When are we learning about polio?
Oh, that's going to be next Tuesday.
Okay, sure.
Tag out, Rob. My son painted his face with marker and says he has smallpox now. And said he learned it in your class.
Well, yes, I thought it would be a great idea for the kids to really feel the scarring effects of smallpox.
You can't read it in a textbook?
Well, you can, but it sinks so much deeper, just like permanent marker ink, when you can really bring it into your life.
I mean, I've appreciated your hands-on techniques, but I'm drawing the line here, really. I mean, I now have to scrub his face. And then he keeps taking the marker again and putting the dots on his face again. So it's a vicious cycle, and I'm late making dinner and picking up his brother from soccer practice.
Well, I have to say your son is my star pupil, which is why I wanted to have this parent-teacher conference with you. He goes above and beyond on all of my projects.
I guess that from me.
I can believe it. You seem like a lovely woman, and I'm glad to see that all of your spots have disappeared from that jelly incident.
Yeah, me too.
Tag out Alissa.
Sorry. Oh, heck, sorry. Sorry, I'm in the wrong room.
So, Jillian, I called you into my office because I've been hearing from the other teachers that they should let the principal know that one of their teachers is doing a lesson for me about being a bad teacher.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes. I thought it would be a really good idea for kids to see the difference between good teaching and bad teaching, which would teach them to stop complaining about the good teachers and give them a sense of this is how we instruct and this is how we move society forward. And then this is the exact opposite of all of that.
Hi, I'm here from the Teachers College. I'm here to observe the bad teaching. Am I in the right room?
Come in, please.
Thank
Come
you.
in.
So hold on. I'm sorry, Michael. I don't think you should take notes yet. Jillian, everything from the last few months, all the absences, all the diseases being spread to children, all the $2 spaghetti dinners that you've been saying are going to charity. That's all on purpose bad teaching.
Yes, it is. I thought that it would be a good idea to really immerse the kids in the chaos that is the world that awaits them.
Okay.
I wish I'd had a teacher like you, because it is a rough world out there.
I don't think you do, Michael. I don't think you do. I don't think you want a teacher like this. I think you want a teacher who is, if anything, doing an experiment in good teaching.
No, I totally had a teacher who fostered my dreams. He's like, go follow your dreams. And I went to Broadway and I couldn't sing. He never told me I couldn't sing. So I had to give up that career. And now I'm going into teaching.
So by your argument, if the teacher had taught you how to sing badly, therefore he would have taught you how to do well.
if he hadn't encouraged me to follow my dreams, I would have more quickly arrived at a practical career choice.
I
like
would
teaching.
argue a teacher that tells you just follow your dreams and doesn't teach you anything besides that is a bad teacher. So you don't.
Well, he
want
was
a
a
bad
he
teacher.
was a biology teacher, and he was a pretty good biology
Cut
teacher.
to Michael's singing lessons.
Do re mi fa sol la ti do. How was that, Professor Platz? I mean, I know you're my biology teacher, but you always encourage me to follow my dreams and
Yeah,
sing my
I
dream.
mean, you're not great in my class, and I'm completely tone deaf. But yeah, follow your dreams, and if singing is your dream, definitely do that.
Why, thank you.
Do we hey, do we want to do another monologue?
We actually
Sure.
are just about out of time.
Oh
But thank you guys so much. Holy cow.
no.
That
Oh,
went by
fun.
so fast.
Rob, your face
Mhm.
is clean
How
now.
did you do that? What was
That was
that?
amazing. Yeah, what
Yeah, I
was
know.
The magicians never. No, it's a marker. It was marker, and then I just kind of.
that? A marker? Was it
Yeah.
dry erase?
It was dry
I'm
erase.
just
Where'd it
picturing
go?
you vigorously like washing your face in between scenes now.
I felt
Yeah.
bad. I assumed by not muting myself that everyone heard me run to the kitchen to go and find something.
That's so funny.
Such a
Wow.
commitment to
That
the
was
craft.
great. Oh,
Those Canadians,
I'll just
commitment
keep
to the
going.
craft.
the
Yeah.
Canadians
The
take
goat-
it up a notch
That was
for
a
Doing
sure.
it.
mistake. Next
Now,
time.
is your partner watching the show, or you couldn't walk into the room where
Oh
your
no, I
partner is?
bar her from watching anything I ever
Okay.
do.
So I think you should walk in and not give her any context.
Yeah.
She did see me run to the
Yeah.
kitchen and grab a marker and doesn't know why.
I look forward to hearing about her reaction.
Yeah, for sure.
Unfortunately, the audience won't hear it.
Oh, well, we'll tell them.
Bummer.
You can put it in the comments on the Facebook page.
We could.
Oh,
You got to
do
come
that.
back. You got to come back. Cliffhanger.
How
Yeah.
would you react if you were my significant other? Leave a comment below, rate it 5 stars. Thank you.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us for another Friday Night Improv. Please subscribe, follow B&G. This video, along with all of our past videos, both online and in person, are now available to watch on our YouTube page. You can find a link for that on our B&G page.
Yeah.
Literally.
And also, thank you, Rob, Michael, and Alissa for playing with us and giving Memphis an extra taste of spaghetti and ketchup. Oh, that's not. You know what I mean? I'm not good with words or people.
Well, thank you guys. Everyone have a safe and fun and healthy weekend, and we'll see you next Friday.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.